and the way we touch and move and what we mean to each other should still and can still be enjoyed in a theater. And I'm so thrilled to be at this festival with this audience to share with you. And I have to say, tonight is the most important night of my professional life, and it's because I'm honored by these partners who I still can't believe it, and I want to introduce you to them. First person I want to introduce you to is a brilliant actor, a guy I really love, and who I really believe in. He was so great in my last movie, and nobody saw it. And I was like, God damn it! I'm gonna put you in the movie. People say, and I brought him back. He's fabulous in this movie, so I really hope people see this one. Chris Messina. For at least 25 years, I have been obsessed with this actor, and every time I've seen him, I've done a really embarrassing, half-hearted, hey, I think you're terrific, I'd love to work with you, all right, good to see you, I'll see you. And finally, interestingly enough, and I'll get to this later, but I had a chance to briefly sit down with Michael Jordan, because I just wasn't gonna make this movie without asking what matters to you. And interestingly and tellingly, he had a few things that mattered, and one of them was that Howard White needed to be in the movie. And when he described him to me, I was like, I might finally be able to get this actor, but I need him to help me write it and create it and build the part. And he said yes, and every day since has been a gift and a joy. He is a genius. You see it again now, Chris Tucker. This is my fourth movie I've been in with him. The other three weren't strong commercial films. We're looking to break the streak. He's one of the funniest people I know, and he's brilliant because he has the hardest part in the movie. He has the part in this movie where if he doesn't mean something to you, you don't care about all the rest of the human beings that are at stake. And he also has all the lines that the guy has in the movie, like, if we don't get to 2,800 meters, you know what happens to the sub? And to give a guy that kind of pipe to lay and have him turn around and do something, turn around and make it amazing and beautiful and heartbreaking, only Jason Bateman can do it. Thank you. The question I asked Michael Jordan, one of them was, with respect, I know your father has passed away. What can you tell him? How would you like to see him represented? And he said, he had the best personality of anyone I knew. And there's an actor who was also in Dazed and Confused with me 30 years ago, who is brilliant, kind, and I can say has the best personality of anyone I know. Everybody loved him, and and I love him, and he brought the most warmth and contagious, infectious joy to this movie, and I just can't thank him enough. Julie's... Yeah! The next actor I'm going to introduce is new. He has been riding my coattails for so long. He's my best friend in the world, Matt Damon. At the script and had the chance again to talk to Michael, I asked him, after I said, and Michael Jordan is for those of you who don't know, the most intimidating, impressive man you'll ever see in real life. And I asked him, okay, and he told me what I mentioned about his father, and then he talked about his mother. And it's the only time I ever saw this look come across his face. Not that I've seen him all that much, but watched him on TV a bunch. It was a look of reverence and awe and love and gratitude and innocence. And he just said, none of this would have ever happened without my mother did everything. And I said, really? And he said, oh yeah. And I said, wow, okay. And I started thinking, I should know a couple of lines in the movie. We had to figure. And I said, who? I said, who would you like to play your mom? And he said, well, it has to be Viola Davis. I said, you know, that's like saying, can I play basketball? You're out on your court. And you say, yeah, if you get Michael Jordan. Viola Davis is the best actor I've ever seen. And I always harbored this goal. I thought, you know, this is a hard business. It's hard to know if you're successful. It's hard to know if you've accomplished something. But honest to God, I always felt, if I was a director one day, I have Viola Davis in a movie, that would really be something. And that would have done something. And that would mean the world to me. And I gotta say, it really does. This is the best night of my professional life, and I want to welcome the best actor in the world, Viola Davis. Could be a 25-minute ovation. There is no one further that I'm going to introduce who's playing Michael Jordan. And that's for a reason, because the movie is about, and let me just get this out of it, this is not a documentary. This is not meant to be the, absolute perfect history of who did what, said what, and so for those of you out there who happen to know that this happened at 3 a.m. or so-and-so said that, you're right. And all the mistakes in the movie are mine. This cast gifted me something that I never could have dreamed of. And I thought about, well, how do you tell the story about Michael Jordan and never see him? Because when you are that person, when you mean that much, when you become something more than a hero or an athlete or even an icon, you start to become an idea to people, where you touch them and you just represent hope and excellence and greatness. You are also one of a kind. And there was no way that I was ever going to ask an audience to believe that anyone other than Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan. Yeah. As much out of my own naked self-interest, frankly, because I knew it would destroy the movie, as out of a genuine respect. You will see him in the movie, but you will see Michael Jordan as he truly is in his authentic, masterful genius, which exists for all of us to see. And I just want you to know that, because that's a deliberate choice. I thought he was too majestic to have anyone impersonate, and as I told him, you're too old to play the part, and I can't afford you. So this is really, like I said, this is a movie that's about our belief that, stories about people. And what we mean to one another. If we argue, we're frail, we're vulnerable, we fight, and we struggle, we try. We are inspired by the accomplishments of others. They touch us. It means something. It can change the world. Movies where the writing, and I want to thank Alex Conner, who's here, is an amazing writer. I want to thank Jen Salkin from Amazon, who believed in artist equity and believed me, who given the latitude to make this movie, and I hope we did you justice. Sue Kroll, who's a genius and a friend of mine for a long time, without him I wouldn't be here. But the thing was, these stories about people mean something, and we believe that people will still go see them, and so no pressure, but it's all on you. This is a nakedly optimistic, hopeful movie about people So I can't hide behind like being an auteur and you don't understand me in my movie. I really hope you like it. Thank you very much. It's an honor.